Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good
Good
evening,
evening, sir.
Ardi Chobe.
Yes, sir.
How
Uh,
are you? How are you?
yeah, I
I'm
can't
so
just
glad
express.
to have you in my session. Thank you so much for joining my session.
Same here, sir.
Tell me.
I'm so delighted. I just can't express in my words. Words are feeling short. I was waiting for your. I was waiting for your session, and as soon as I booked the English Harry platform, there I got the availability of your slots, and I pray to
Thank
God
you.
that all my 8 sessions I want with you only.
That's
So
good one. That's good.
please make it possible. And
Why not?
really,
Why not?
re-
Why? It's my
by
pleasure.
God
It's
grace,
my
by
pleasure.
God, yeah, yeah, it's by God grace only that I got this opportunity. I was waiting for this from very long time, and fortunately, I got connected. I think it's all about law of attraction, if you
No.
believe in it,
If your
because
desire is so strong, the whole
yeah,
universe will conspire for that.
definitely, absolutely,
Follow
sir.
Kolo. Follow Kolo. So tell me, what do you do?
Yes. Sir, I am a proud teacher, and teaching lies in my heart. And I am, beside this, I am a science graduate, math science graduate, and I master's
Okay.
in English literature. And
Why are you
uh,
here? You speak so well. Everything is perfectly placed. And why are you here?
no, sir, still, I have to learn a lot of things. I just
You
want to
should
become
teach
like
me.
a.
See, I'm not an English teacher. My qualification, I'm a petroleum engineer. I'm a petroleum engineer teaching English. My wife is an English teacher. She teaches for some other platforms like this, not in English Yari. So whatever doubts I have, I learn from her. I ask her, teach me this.
No, but you are a very, very excellent tutor on English, Harry. I've watched
Thank you
many
so much.
videos.
Thank you
Yeah,
so
yeah.
much for that. Thank you.
And if I
So
talk about my
tell me
professional
what?
qualification,
Yes.
I'm master's in education. And beside this,
Emmet.
I also hold the responsibility of training primary teachers. I'm a mentor, you can say, or I'm a master trainer at the district level. And I am also a member of State Resource Group. And I'm also a trained master trainer of British Council. Earlier, I used to be, but now, now all my English has gone broken. I have to work
Why?
on it again.
Work on some platforms like this. Teach, because teaching will make you better and better, and you can
Yes,
polish your skills by teaching.
yes, yes, sir. I know. Yeah,
Join English area as a coach.
definitely. Hmm.
Honestly, I'm telling you, yeah.
Yeah,
Send
yeah.
your
So we have to.
CV. Mm.
So we have
Yeah,
to give
it's
some
not for,
feedback.
I know. Yeah, yeah, there are. It is like uh, you have to. mm, uh, what you do is send your CV first to English Area.
Okay.
There is a website where you can upload your CV.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one. Second is you have to create one video,
Okay.
1 minute video. Just
Mm-hmm.
like you have written so many things in your CV. Other
Mm-hmm.
than that, what is your passion? What's your experience? Why you want to join English Yari? Speak for 1 minute and record that video. Your mobile phone. Okay,
Okay.
then upload that video. The CV and the video both will reach English Yari. They will review that and they will call you for an interview. Interview will be a cakewalk for you.
Okay, sir.
Easy
I
peasy.
will.
Then they, after that there will be a group discussion, like they will select you and they will ask another people, another coaches, those who are selected. So like maybe four or five, you will have a group discussion and that will be the final nail. So okay, Arti, please join, welcome to, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's my plan after retirement.
Yeah,
Still, I have
you
to.
should be, yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
should teach. You
Mm-hmm.
should teach.
Yes,
Give something back to our society. This is what I feel,
yes.
I'm working for three platforms, other platforms. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
money. By grace of God, I am financially okay. My daughters, two daughters, both are well settled in the US. So I don't have much of financial responsibilities or anything. So but I take like 3, 4, 5 hours a day, all other platforms included.
Yes.
Nice. So tell me. So when did you join English, Yari?
Sir, yesterday only I booked it. But
Oh,
yeah,
yesterday, your very
yeah,
first session.
yeah.
Okay,
And
nice,
before
nice.
that, I think in August also I have booked English Shari, but then I got that Shruti Sharma, elegant
Shruti,
teacher.
yeah,
You
she's
know?
the CEO,
Hmm.
CEO for the company. Big shot,
Oh,
big
oh.
shot.
So now she is not taking any sessions, Shruti?
Yeah, she takes sessions, then she has a lot of videos uploading the advertisements, and she has the charge of interviewing the candidate,
Oh.
administration, a lot of things she does.
Mm-hmm.
So in my case, I teach like 1 hour, that's it. That's it.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And these videos are, I'm not uploading that. All the students are uploading that videos.
So yeah,
All
I am
these
also
videos.
YouTuber, sir. I am also a
Oh, wow.
YouTuber.
That's good. That's good. So
Yeah.
tell me, Aarti, so from your life experience, what are the best, is it, can we learn spoken English?
Yes,
Can
sir.
a learner like a 25, 30 years old, his mother tongue is Hindi, mother tongue is Tamil, mother tongue is Punjabi, can he learn spoken English? Or
Yes, sir.
how long it takes? What will be the challenges?
So it all depends on the environment, and it depends upon how much he listens, because we speak what we listen. So listening is very much important, and why we are not very much fluent in speaking, because we are not having that atmosphere. I mean, we just lack this facility, you can say. So if they are hearing it on regular basis, they can speak, because I think 80% of the speaking is done only by hearing. And
This
if
is
they want
how
to
we
be,
learned our mother tongue.
yeah.
This is how, because nobody called you, Ardi, come, sit.
Mhm,
Nandkumar,
mhm.
sit. Come on, we are going to teach you the mother tongue.
Yes, yes, yes. By
You
listening only.
heard, listen to your mama. Right
Yes,
from the womb, you were listening to your mama, your father, your grandparents. Listen, listen, listen. And the same method applies here. But most of the students, they feel they want a quick fix. I
yes.
want to do it in 1 month. I want to do it in 2 months.
In 30,
You
in
have
25 days, in 15 days, they are challenging. I watched some of the videos that in 15 days you will be, in 12 minutes, you will be learning all the tenses. How it could be possible? It's
See,
just a
even if you
kind of,
learn that, if I can say, I go, I went, I will go, I have gone, I had gone, I will be going, I have gone. See, past tense, present tense, everything you can learn, but you won't be able to use it.
yes.
You won't be able to use it. Learn 2,000 words in 1 hour.
Mhm.
Okay? 2,000 words you can learn, but it's of no use. You can't use it in your daily
Yes.
conversation.
When you are speaking something, or when you are just writing down a paragraph, then you must have that knowledge that where I have to use present tense, where I have to use past tense. Then only it will be useful for you. Otherwise, just making simple sentences on the basis of that structure, that format, it's very easy. But but to use it according to the context, it becomes quite challenging.
In the US, there was a research in one of the topmost universities. 25 students were given exclusive, comprehensive training on grammar. They were taught by the best teachers in grammar. Another 25 students, they were asked nothing but reading. Read, read. Like they will learn grammar 8 hours. You will
Mhm.
read books 8 hours. After 3 months, they were given a test. The guys who were reading, they fared well in the grammar test because that goes in your blood. The minute you hear that sentence, they know that this is not grammatically correct. The guys who learned it, mugged up, crammed it, they could not use that in the proper manner. This is research, this is
Yes,
proven. Listening is very important. This is how you learned your mother tongue. Listen as much as you
as
can.
much as you
So
can.
there
Yes.
are two inputs and two outputs
Output.
as far as any language is concerned: listening and reading input, writing and
Writing and
speaking
speaking is
output.
output. Yeah.
If you
Receptive
don't have
skill,
any input, no output.
no output.
No food input, no output, no. Yes, simple. So you should have input, then only you will be able to talk. You should have.
Yes,
There are some people, they have better English. But if I ask you something, like if I ask you, where are you from, Arti? Which city?
I'm from
From
Madhya
which
Pradesh,
which city?
Bhopal.
Bhopal. If I ask you something about Bhopal, you can happily talk for maybe 15, 20 minutes. You can talk. Then I
Mhm,
ask you, tell me something about Bhopal tragedy, Union Carbide. Okay,
mhm.
you can speak. You can speak. You have good English. You know you are very fluent in English. Now I ask you, okay, Arti, can you talk something about New York City nightlife?
Quite difficult because I've not
Difficult
heard.
because you don't have the content. You don't have
Mhm.
much information. So you need both.
Yes,
You need to have better English and you should have the content to speak. Then you
yes,
can become a
of
better
course.
speaker.
So idea generation, that is called idea generation in
Idea
my mind.
generation.
If there
So
is idea
people,
generation and it is according to your speed of speaking, means as per the idea generates and as soon as you speak it, this is, I think this is called fluency, because some people are generating ideas but then they are again translating it and then they are speaking, so that hampers their speed,
because
as per
idea
my opinion.
generation takes some microseconds, then that idea is generated in the mother tongue, then from
Huh,
Hindi to English they translate. So they
translate.
should have the proper words from Hindi to English. ये
Yes,
तो ये हमेशा रोते रहता है. How would you translate it into English?
yeah,
ये
you say
हमेशा रोते रहता है. So how would you translate?
if we translate it word to word, like from
Then
Hindi to
yeah,
English, then it is
he's always crying.
he is
He's
always
always
crying.
crying. But I
Yes,
don't want that. I don't want that. What does that speaker mean? He हमेशा रोता रहता है. He always complains.
he always complain, he keeps on grumbling, growling like that, but
Grumbling. You see.
yes.
So I
Uh-huh.
said a sentence, you said the sentence. But if a normal speaker translate, he will go for the direct translation. He
Yes,
is always crying.
like for
Right?
alag
So,
alag vyakti, different people.
perspectives.
No, no, I'm just telling that whenever I heard someone speaking like that, कि
Uh-huh.
अलग अलग
Alag,
लोग ऐसा करते हैं, so
yeah, yeah,
different
direct,
different people.
different people. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So, and because something, there is nothing
something
like
something.
something. Yeah, कुछ
Yes,
होता है.
uh-huh.
Something happening. कुछ होता है. Direct translation. So this
Direct
is what
translation.
happens when you are doing this. So you should be thinking in this language, your target language. English is your target language. Think in English, then automatically it will come out of your mouth.
Yes,
If you
think and
translate
speak.
that, yeah, think in
Hmm.
English and speak, and
Thinking.
slowly that thinking part will go.
Yes.
Slowly that will be over, and you will be speaking spontaneously without much thinking, right? So reading and all these two inputs and two outputs. So how do you get chance? Most of the people say that I don't get a chance to speak.
Hmm.
So how do you, I mean, answer, address that problem?
So I
I don't
also
have
don't get
much.
any chance. I don't
Then how
get
do you?
any chance to speak with, because I am teaching in a government school, and that is a school in a small village of only 700 population. So there,
Mhm,
the atmosphere is of they always speak in their local dialect, that is called Malvi. So
mhm.
gradually, what happened that my English has also that Malvi has taken place of my
You
English,
see?
and gradually it has been deteriorated day by day, and the accent, it has also lost its influence, and
Correct.
I was influenced by that local dialect. So then I
So
realized that whenever I
we
am
say
attending.
mother tongue influence,
Yes,
hard accent. So all these will creep in if you don't focus on your passion, your mission. Of course, the other students cannot follow if you start speaking in English, but you
yeah,
should find out some time to address this problem, to polish this side.
Yes, but I want my students to at least they must read something, and they are doing this. 70% of students they can read English, though they can't comprehend it. But
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
their reading skill is good, and only some little sentences they can translate in Hindi. From for example, if I tell them one story like Once Upon a Time, and they very well know that Once Upon a Time means एक बार की बात
Means
है.
that, yeah,
There was a
story
jungle.
शुरू हो गया, story शुरू हो गया.
शुरू हो गया.
There was a jungle, एक राजा था. Once upon a time there was a
Once upon
king,
a time,
there was a
there was a
queen.
king. Yeah. So they understand this
Storytelling,
much.
storytelling, story listening, both are important.
Yes.
All these kindergarten, first grade, second grade, most
Mm-hmm,
of the
mm-hmm.
time they are being told some stories.
Stories.
Some stories.
So
My
with
granddaughter,
that,
she is just 5.5 years old, and she can speak like any kind of a story or any incident he comes and narrates. I used to wonder who is teaching her all this. Only the teacher speaks
see,
and she listens. So
yes, yes.
listening, as you said, is the most important method to improve your skills.
So in my classroom,
Secondly,
I always
mhm,
give them all the commands in English only, like switch off the fan, switch on the
yeah,
light, close the gate, close the door, bring my register, like this. So they understand very well that what I want, they just do for me. But I want them to be more skilled in this
yeah,
language.
yeah, yeah, that the research shows that you should be reading aloud a story to that children, and they
Hmm.
should get like a vocabulary. First, it should go through your ears, not
Yes,
through your eyes, not through your mouth.
yes.
Reading, okay, you will read this, you will get to know this word. The word should be listened first. So if you
Yes.
read a story to them, that's always there are so many books. No, read aloud,
Mhm.
read aloud,
Mhm.
read aloud. The parent. So in a research, it was showing that when you go to the kindergarten at the age of 3 or 3.5, by that time, a normal, well-educated family, that kid will have around 2,000 words.
Mhm. Yes,
Two the
automatically
small
they have.
words they
Yes.
hear, because the parents might be talking in English, or they might be watching a lot of cartoons and all. 2,000. But if your parents are busy, nobody there at home to speak, then their vocabulary will be like 500, 600, 700. So
Yes.
one kid with 500 words, one kid with 2,000 words goes to the same class, and the kid with 2,000 words, he will be faster and faster and faster, because he can
Mhm.
understand what the teacher is talking, because all the words are familiar to him. But this kid will be struggling to understand what, so it won't be able to catch up with the progress of the others. So
Yes.
listen is very important.
So and gradually this child will become a slow learner. His
You
learning
got
pace will be very slow, and we have to work with such children, such students, those who are very slow.
kids.
Yeah, and the children, those who are they grasp very easily and very quickly. They are self motivated. They do their things. Just we just
Exactly.
yeah, but we just tell them and they do it with one go. But the other, they are just lagging behind. I'm very much worried about those students, how to just I must cater their needs. So I
Correct.
think that I'm lacking somewhere because I don't know that method, by which method I teach them so that they can also come in the mainstream. They can also be
Correct.
included in the mainstream. So I just keep on working on my skills. I want different strategies, different methods, so that I can cater their needs, what they want from me, because they every student doesn't learn with the same technique. They
Okay.
all are having different types of learning abilities. So I have to teach as per their needs, and I am
Different,
lacking
different,
in this.
different, different. Alag, alag. Nice.
So this is the
So
impact
what?
of
Yeah,
this is the
impact of
impact
this.
of them.
So what's your take on people, kids watching a lot of videos, cartoons? Is it doing good, or is it taking away their focus or time? Do you think it's good for
No,
their
no.
language development?
Actually, I believe
Watching
in,
cartoons. Mhm, mhm.
yeah, yeah. I believe in learning by fun.
Ah,
The
okay.
student, they must learn in fear-free atmosphere, in happy environment,
Fear.
right? So when they are
I'll
watching
tell you. I'll
cartoons.
tell you one story. One story. 2 minute story. You have to retell that. You must have heard that story. It's a very beautiful story. One
Okay.
teacher, a primary school like you,
Mm-hmm.
she went there and she said, "Okay, all smart kids, today I'm going to teach you mathematics." Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. One smart kid, Rohan. Okay, Rohan, stand up. I want to ask you some questions. Rohan, I'm giving you one apple.
Mm-hmm.
After some time, I'll give you one more apple. So, how many apples you would have? Rohan said, I will have three apples. Rohan is the smartest kid in the class. The teacher was really annoyed. "Oh, one plus one, you don't know?" She kept her cool. She said, Rohan, I give you one apple. After some time, one more apple. How many apples you will have? Three apples. Teacher said, okay, maybe something wrong with my question. She said, I give you one banana. After some time, I give you one more banana. How many bananas you would have? Teacher, I will have two bananas. Huh? Apple? You don't get the
Three.
answer. For bananas, you get the right answer. Okay, then let me think. Teacher said, I give you one orange. After some time, one more orange. How many oranges? Two. Teacher went back to the original question. I give you one apple, then one more apple. How many? Three. The teacher so pissed off and she said, you get out from my class. Tomorrow you bring your parents and then I have to talk to them. I won't allow this is unacceptable. Rohan started crying. And the teacher was a little nervous, worried. The kid started crying. Said, see, tell me what's the problem, man? He said, teacher, you said you give me one apple. After some time, you giving another apple. And my mama gave me one apple and I kept it in my bag. I have total three apples. So different perspective.
Yeah,
Different perspective. Kids think in a different perspective.
different way.
Every person. So we cannot be judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
This is what is happening when we all speak English. So there will be, oh, she's masters in English. She can't speak English. It's not our mother tongue. We
Yes,
never spoke English at home. We never spoke in our neighborhood with relatives. We are trying to learn and we are trying to teach. But people in our society, they are so judgmental. They are so critical. They laugh at you. They mock at you. And this is the thing. This scare of being judged holds you back.
yes, back. Yes. But we must
We
not
should,
bother about such people,
exactly.
those who
You
pull
should.
our leg and those who
Yes.
don't want us to grow.
What we are trying to inculcate in their mind is don't worry, we learn through mistakes. We don't say practice makes man perfect. I would say mistakes
Mistakes,
makes man perfect. Make
definitely.
as many mistakes as possible and we
Because
will
mistakes
correct
are the
it.
milestones in your journey. Mistakes are milestones so that you can judge after some time that yeah, by this time I was here and by doing all these mistakes I learned something and then I reached to that position where I
Yeah.
am presently.
If we in
So
the
that's
hindsight,
the
if you
mindset.
see, oh my god, like can I even in the session we will say, oh, I made that mistake. I shouldn't have talked that way. That grammar was correct because we learned all the when
Yes,
you learn and then you speak, then there will be chances of mistake. If you acquire, there are like beggars in America speaks fluent English,
fluent
perfect English,
English.
no schooling. How
Hmm.
is that possible? Their parents.
Yes.
And there are Americans, they are graduates, postgraduates, masters, and they make hell lot of mistakes in grammar. But here that nobody cares whether I say I don't know the answer, he don't know the answer, she doesn't know the answer, they is going to market. They don't care. The idea is communicated. Language is to express your thought. If you do
Very
it in
true.
the perfect way, okay, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Hmm.
Here
Yes.
there are a lot of Spanish people, they don't know even a single word. But when we ask something again, because we don't know Spanish, so they will do some
Hmm.
action, and so it's also possible. It's also
Yes.
possible. Then slowly they learn. Where there is a will, there is a way.
There is a way. I
This is
also
not
I read somewhere that language is only 7%. I think 36%
exactly.
is your gestures. your
Gestures
eye
and body
contact,
language, your
body
body
language,
language, your
your eye
eye
contact,
contact. Yes,
your
your
hand
glitter
movement.
in your glitter, your eyes, your hand gestures, hand movements, your
Yes,
body language, the your head nodding. In all,
nodding.
seven
All these
seven
things.
percent is the language. The rest is
Only
something
7%.
different.
Yes.
People think that, oh, I have to, like, if I want to convey something, if I keep my hands tied and speak, and that's
Mhm.
not interesting. You will feel
Not at all.
bored. Oh, what this man
Yes.
is talking,
Yes. So,
right?
communication is, I think, communication is a mixture of verbal as well as non-verbal. So, verbal is whatever we are speaking, and non-verbal is all those actions which we are making with our hands, with our eye contacts, and with our smile. So, all these things all together make a good communication.
Perfect. So let's meet. There's one more session coming up, right?
Yes.
Yeah, take a glass of water and have a deep breath. Come back.
Okay.
All right.